Wait, what the heck? Should I put the stream starting soon? Nah, I'm gonna wait here awkwardly for people to join. Sorry I look greasy, it's because I am. Wholehearted, genuinely, I am greasy right now. I want to make sure that story uploads real quick. We're gonna go back to Chrome. Hi, Jack! I'm so glad at least one person joined. That's the goal for today. At least one person watching, and I will be happy. Guys, I've been gone. I've been good. Don't worry, I honestly didn't leave because my mental health has been bad. My mental health has actually been super good, you guys. I just needed to figure out what I'm doing with my life, and I think I figured it out. So that's why I was gone. I needed to figure out where I was with streaming and what I want to do content-wise moving forward. And I figured it out, and I feel like I have a good head on my shoulders. I had to have a mindset shift. Sorry, this mic is not staying up how I need it to. I didn't mute myself, right? Yes, Beltran, you should subscribe to my fanfics, please, in the TikTok chat. Jurio, thank you for the heart me. I'm always on there chatting to y'all. She figured it out. Yeah, that's literally why I've been gone. I've also been focusing on fanfics and stuff like that, but that's pretty easy. It's just texting and you get what I mean. It's not that hard. I'm not muted. Oh, God. I haven't been playing much video games, I'm gonna be honest. I've been pretty just chilling lately. Honestly, I was thinking back and I was I don't remember anything I did in July until I went back and looked at pictures. But I barely played Fortnite. Remember, I looked at the new season last live, and I can't lie, I probably played 2 times since then. Maybe 4 times since then. But that's not a lot. A lot of people, they hop on their game every single day. I'm not one of those people. I'm more of a on and off gamer. To where I'm I got nothing to do. Let me load up a game. That's kind of more so what I've been my whole life. But except when I was younger. Also, why is there a desktop audio? Was I echoing this entire time? That is actually disgusting. I'm so sorry. Brandon P, thank you so much for the resub. You did not have to sub because I literally suck at streaming lately. But thank you so much. Twitch has been mad uneventful since you left. I do watch YouTube, so I keep up with what's going on Twitch and stuff. With the big people. I don't know. I watch phase people a bit on YouTube, but I watched, honestly, the only one out of the phase I would watch on YouTube was the Max guy. I'll watch his reactions to stuff, but the other people Lacey, Jason the Ween, who's the other guy? Oh, Stable Ronaldo. Never really watched it. I actually never even heard of any of them except Jason the Ween. I'd seen his TikTok, Riz content, which is really cringe to say it out loud. Sometimes I just hate the words that come out of my mouth. Why did I say that? That was really cringy. But it's literally just the lingo now. The lingo now is so... What are we talking about? I keep thinking, what if I time traveled back in time to 1950s and started using the lingo we use today? I think the person's head would explode or think I'm the dumbest person ever. They'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? When I'm definitely not gonna start an OnlyFans just because of the tabooness of it all. And unless it was one of those agencies where really all you have to do is bikini photos, I would never do nude content. But just the clientele on OnlyFans is really not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something more chill and laid back. So that's fanfics, which is mostly just messaging people that actually want to talk to you. Not just people who are going to be hey, send me photos. Which is basically what OnlyFans is. I just want to go on OnlyFans because that's just not my clientele. That's not how I really market myself online. I'm not the spiciest person out there. Of course, I'll drop a thirst trap here and there because, I don't know, it performs well. I'm not even that confident with how I look. It just literally performs well, I'm not gonna lie, which is kind of weird to say out loud. Hey, clout is clout, I guess? I don't know. You could charge 10,000 per pic. It's just the ethics of it. Just how I could just start. I can't say that on here. I'm getting in trouble. There's a lot of stuff that you can do that'll make money. Just because it makes money doesn't mean you should do it. So that's up to me in the future to decide, because I don't want that right now. What? I suck at streaming too because no one watches me. It's really hard to get people to watch you. Honestly, my biggest piece of advice is it's okay to take breaks. I'm not the biggest streamer ever. I just, sometimes I have too high of expectations for myself with this content creation stuff. And I just need to take a step back and realize I'm just a random person on the internet right now making videos. Like and I'm the only person behind it. My content is not going to be comparative to people with entire teams behind them because I don't have an entire team behind me. It's just my stupid ass doing all this with a little help from friends taking pictures or whatever, but like, it's really just me doing all the work. And I can't compare. You really can't compare to someone who's been streaming or just got lucky off some clips. And I use lucky very loosely because not only is it luck, but it is also just hard work of posting clips, doing all this bullshit. There's so much bullshit behind actually getting views streaming. It's honestly a headache, and that's why I've taken a step back and I've just had to reevaluate where I was coming to with streaming. I have to start editing my streams. I have to start clipping moments, even as much as that makes me cringe, because who do I think I am clipping my streams and then putting it onto YouTube and Instagram? It's the cringiest thing ever. Honestly, just being on the internet is kind of cringe to begin with, but not really, because I love it and I've always loved it, but I just feel like I'm not big enough to clip, but I have to clip if I want to grow, and that's just something I've realized. And I've been doing streaming for like a whole year, and I haven't been doing the editing or the posting, promoting on the side, and I think that's where I went wrong this entire on and off. Have I been streaming for 2 years? I guess I've been streaming for 2 years on and off. I need to post short term and edit streams down. I think that's just something I've realized. So yeah, sorry, I'm like yapping really long. I'm literally drinking coffee right now. I think that's why. Makai, thank you for the roses on TikTok. And Jurio with the heart me. I'm trying to thank everybody. Edwin Arias, thank you for the 2 hearts. I think that's everybody. Someone in the TikTok chat said, "My queen?" ? My queen? Like, what? Also, ignore my red ass head. It's like my forehead. I know I look very red today. Also, I feel like I should just turn my light down just the slightest amount. I feel like I don't need to blast my face with this LED pocket light, which is what I use for lighting, which is it's something. I really want to get some Oasis reunion tickets, but I've only got a 2% chance of getting a ticket. People who got pre-sale early tickets are already selling them for $1,200. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. What's the Oasis reunion? I have no clue what that is. Not me making a spreadsheet of my income right before this stream. My schedule today this has been my mindset lately. Doing something is better than doing nothing and laying in bed all day. So I've just been doing random things. I'm like, okay, today I'm gonna try to learn how to invest my money. And then I just watch YouTube videos on how to invest money. And I sit down and I have a notepad next to me. I watch the videos. This is like, I literally live my life like a bimbo who's like trying to get by on her own is how I feel every day. And that's a very weird analogy because I know I'm not stupid, but sometimes I feel like I'm so much knowledge out there and I feel like I've retained 0 of it. Do you get what I mean? Like, I need to learn more. So that's what I was doing today. And then I was like, the reason I went live. This is a lot of yapping. Today I'm just going to be talking out my butt. And none of it's going to make sense, probably. But the reason I went live today is because I was out. I had went to Dave & Buster's and then with my mom, my brother, and my little sister. I don't know. Side quest. Sorry, I have a family life. I know some of your guys' family don't love you. Just kidding. I was actually thinking about that. I need to stop going on these side rambles. Then we went to go get frozen yogurt. And my mom was asking me, so how's streaming going? And the way that hit my chest, I feel like someone stabbed my heart. Because I was like, Oh my gosh, this little break has turned into far more than a little break, and I need to go back to streaming. Like, I literally forgot streaming was even a thing. And I was just like, oh, good. And I was like, basically lying at my ass, because I've been so lazy this month with content creation. Honestly, I haven't. Even though my mental health has been good, I just don't feel like myself sometimes, which is really weird. Sometimes I have this idealized version in my head of myself, and I feel like that's why I feel such a disconnect with myself, is because I have all these goals and these aspirations in my head of who I am, but then I'm not not really making the steps to get there. So I have this weird disconnect. I don't know how to explain this. It's really weird. I don't know where I was going with this point. Oh, but basically I realized, shit, I want to stream again. I miss streaming. I'm not being myself lately. I've just been doing nothing, was where I was trying to bring all that weird shit to. So that was 2 days ago, and today I was like, I need to just get back into the groove of things. Haven't been as much into things as I used to, and I don't really know what that means. So also I felt so bad because I'd been gone for so long, but the thing is, I just didn't realize how long of a break I took, and I felt so bad for it because I know there's people that actually watch me. I felt bad. So that's honestly why I'm live today, is because I genuinely felt bad for being gone. Also because I have goals I want to reach. I want to do content creation. I want to do streaming. I want to give it is it a kick? What's it called? Give it a try? What's the term? Give it a knock? No, that's like knocking somebody. What is the term? Give it a go. That's the term? There's probably multiple terms. Give it a whack? I don't know. Ew, that sounds bad. Hey, what's up, Chubs? If you took time off to find out how to invest your money, that's not doing nothing. That's what I'm saying. I have not been doing nothing. But I also haven't been as productive as I want. But honestly, that's just a story of my life because of the ADHD. But I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm using that as why I'm so inconsistent. That doesn't mean that's how it should be. Just because something's normal for me doesn't mean it's good, is what I'm trying to say. I understand it's a normal occurrence, but that doesn't mean it's good. So I get off track a lot. Oh, but I just took a break because I needed to figure out what to do. I already said that. And then I was just doing whatever. And that's what I'm still doing. So I still don't have a correct plan, but I'm basically I still don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. I think that's just life, you guys. But I did learn some things, and that's good. Where do you go when you get off track? What things do I do? What do I do when I notice I'm off track, and how I stop that? Or what causes me to be off track? Or are you asking me how do I usually stop getting off track and go back on track? I don't know, you say. I think you're asking me, also Sammy, thank you for the follow. You're asking me how I go from off track to on track. So usually what I do, this usually happens at about midnight when I usually fall asleep, which that's still something I haven't fixed, is my sleep schedule, is the midnight, going to bed at midnight thing. I think this is something that happens as you get older, or do people always go to bed at 5 a.m. and that's just who you are type of thing? I don't know, I hope not. I know it's really bad for you, but that's another subject. It's usually late at night, and I'm like, hold up, why'd I fall off low-key? And this is such a bad explanation. And then I'm like, wow, I really haven't been living how I want to. I'm not being disciplined. It's basically because I'm either not sticking to my diet, not eating the most healthy, not working out as much as I should be, not creating content as much as I should be. And then there's also another thing which I realized was kind of missing from this puzzle piece of things, is I didn't realize, since I am self-employed, I have to be my own teacher, my own everything, my own editor. And I think that's a part of me I was neglecting, is I have to be on top of things. I need to do the things I need to do, learn and fucking read once in a while, and journal, and make sure my budgets are good, and figure out how to invest my shit my fucking money, because I have a bunch of money sitting in my bank account. How much of that is going to be taxed, I don't know. That's why I have not really been spending any money. I'll spend money here and there, but it's really not too bad. I'm not going out. One thing I've been meaning to buy is a new gaming chair. I'll literally show you this fucking chair right now. Without this. Look how shitty this thing is. Look, you can see the bottom of it. It's literally falling apart. And let me show you the back. I don't even know what this thing is. What is this? Why is this sticking out of it? I don't know. So, I need a new chair. But, and I have the money in my account for one. But I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable spending my money because I feel like an idiot with all this money in my... I don't have a lot of money in my account, guys. I have like a normal amount of money in my account for someone my age, but like it's more money than... I'm only 20, right? Growing up, I had like no money in my bank account. I was not the type of person to where my parents would like give me allowance and then I had a bank account. No, like, I had a job and I had like $3K in my account and that was like about it, because I only worked 2 times a week when I was a teenager. So, of course, I have more money than $3K, but it's not, like, a lot of money. It's not like I can go out and, like, buy a bunch of shit, because then I'll have no fucking money. But, like, I have this money, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this, but I know I should be doing something with it. And I'm not in debt or anything. I've never had a credit card. So, I kind of realized, like, financially, I need to grow up. I need to figure out what credit card to get to not spend money I don't have, but to build my credit and pay back money to raise my credit type thing. Sorry, I need to not. So that's kind of what I've been working on. It's not like every day I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, time to fucking do this thing. Like, there's days where I literally have done fucking nothing. Which, lately, when that happens, I kind of realize, like, I can't be doing that. I just can't be doing that unless it's something good for me, hanging out with family or something, then fine, I get a free pass for that. But when it comes to literally sitting in bed watching TV all day doing nothing, I feel like I've definitely killed that in me. I don't want to do that because it's just no. So I don't know. I feel like there's been a good amount of days where I do that, but that's what I don't want to do when I'm trying to stray away from doing. I don't know. I'm being very transparent here, guys. Apply to work for the event, get in free. Wait, are you talking about the, I sent you the trailer for the thing I want tickets for. Oh, wait, let me look at that. Let me see what... You need a new chair? I know I need a new chair. Thank you, random. Money you've made so far will be taxed. I think the general rule is setting aside 30% of your income for taxes. That's what I was thinking, too. I want to make it a goal of mine to find a tax person, because I just don't even want to deal. I don't care. If it's gonna be $500 to not deal with the headache of figuring that all out, because I make money in so many different ways. And a thing with like freelance business now is like everything is being taxed now. So say I sell $500 worth of stuff on eBay. If I exceed over $500, that money you make over $500 is gonna be taxed. So say I have an eBay business selling stuff from the thrift store, that income from that eBay account is going to be taxed still. So even if you make money in the most BS ways, you're still getting taxed. And I make money in a lot of BS ways. So many stupid ways. I also heard if you're an influencer or whatever, you have to pay taxes every 3 months. Is that right? Because I'm literally going to bash my head into my desk. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to look at... Oh, it's like a band. For some reason, I thought Oasis Live was some sort of race car thing. I don't even know. If you have a bunch of money in the bank, save it and use it as borrowing power to build credit. I think it's smart, but credit history is built over long periods of time, but the length that you have a line of credit is rather important. I also heard that too, having the credit card just open is a good thing too. I'm very dumb with, I don't want to say dumb. I'm very ignorant when it comes to this type of stuff. Because I'm not stupid. It's just I don't have... I was never taught any of this stuff from anybody in my life. Like, the only thing my parents ever taught me about credit cards and money was, hey, if you have money, don't just fucking spend it. You need to, like, save and budget. And also, don't use credit card money. Just don't use a credit card. Just don't open a credit card. What the It's actually pretty good advice for like a normal person. But I feel like I don't ever spend my money. I'm not one of those people that gets like hella dopamine from that. Like, I'm one of those people that like the way I got my dopamine was, damn, I guess I would just eat a lot. That's the way I would get my fix of brain dopamine. It was never spending money, probably because I just never had money to spend growing up. So I guess I never got that habit of like shopping gives me dopamine because I never ever went shopping as a kid. If I did, it was like Goodwill. So maybe that's why. I don't really know the psychological reasons why people get shopping addictions. I don't fucking know, but luckily I don't have one. Knocking on wood. Don't your parents can't help you with the taxes, not dealing with it, but at least tell you what to do? I could ask them, like, hey, what do you think I should do for my taxes? I'm gonna try so hard to get a ticket. I hope you get one. I've only been to concerts my parents have paid for me. If you get a credit card, don't spend more than 30% of the credit limit. They were saying that in the videos too. They were saying like sometimes it's good to have like big credit amount. Say you can spend $8,000, but that doesn't mean you should spend $8,000 a month. It just means you should spend X amount. But the thing is, because I don't buy anything, is it really even worth it for me to get a credit card? Let me put this into perspective. So I never fucking buy anything unless I'm going to like Goodwill, and like, honestly I haven't even been going out shopping. Last time I probably went shopping, I was shopping probably back in April and May. Those are the months I did some shopping at. I went to Ross and probably like stores like Goodwill. So I probably spent realistically probably $400 on those and stuff. Just a lot of money. But I did get a lot of clothes because I needed basics for my wardrobe. Don't regret the stuff I bought, except maybe the pants, because I'm not gonna lie, I gained weight after that and my ass cannot fit into those pants, but I'm gonna fit back into those pants anyways because I'm on a cut right now. So I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just currently I can't use those pants. But like everything I got was like a bad thing to buy, but it wasn't a necessity. But like since then I haven't bought stuff because I don't need stuff. I don't need any more basics. I don't need any more stuff in my wardrobe because I have enough stuff. So now that I've bought stuff, there's nothing else I need to buy except maybe equipment later down the road. So is it really worth it if I barely spend any money, really? Most of my expenses is like my groceries. I spend about $100 on groceries a month. And then rent, I don't even know if I can use that with my credit card because the thing is I just Zelle the $500 to my grandma and then she pays it off. So the fuck, I don't even think I can get credit from that. And then what else? Did I say my gym membership already? That's like 100 whatever. I think it's like $108 or something now. What's after that? And I know that's a bougie amount, but the new gym I go to, I can film in there. I haven't filmed anything yet, but I will film a video for you guys. I just want to finish my video I have right now before I film another one. Because I know if I film another one, I'm not going to edit this one. I'm one of those people. So, what else was I going to say? So, 100 groceries, 100, we're just going to fucking, okay, for the gym membership. And then in subscriptions, I don't know, I kind of cancel my car wash subscription because my car's kind of ugly. And I'm like, what's the point of washing an ugly car? It's like about $20 to $30 on this subscription. I don't know if I just lower it from like $35 to the $20 option for the car wash. Because I think 30 is a little much for my ugly Honda Civic, whatever. If I really need wax on my car, it's so ugly and like paint's before I film another one. Because I know if I film another one, I'm not going to edit this one. I'm one of those people. So, what else was I going to say? So 100 groceries, 100, we're just gonna fucking, okay, for the gym membership. And then in subscriptions, I don't know, I kind of want to cancel my car wash subscription because my car's kind of ugly. And I'm like, what's the point of washing an ugly car? It's like about $20 to $30 on this subscription. I don't know if I just lower it from like $35 to the $20 option for the car wash. Because I think 30 is a little much for my ugly Honda Civic, whatever. Do I really need wax on my car? It's so ugly and like the paint's fucked up on the front. Like someone scraped it. I cuss sometimes, Happy Hippo. What? Are you like 9 years old? You need for wax? No need for wax. That's what I was saying. Like, what's the point of having the wax? You could rent out your car on Toro. What the hell? I need my car every day, though. They let me use my credit card for rent payments. The surcharge is like $50, though. What the fuck is a surcharge? And then I send $200 to my parents for my car insurance and my phone bill. So, let me do some calculations. Let me get a spreadsheet. I don't even remember what this nonsense was about anymore. Money. This is also guesstimates right now, by the way. Let me get chat on the screen. Fuck. I've been without a car for a year. I just Uber when I need it. That's so much money! Are you rich? Is you rich? I guess that's not that bad. My dream is, this is a dream of mine. I wish public transportation was a thing in America. Why is it not? Why is public transportation just something we never developed here? I wish it was like, I mean, unless you live in New York. But like, good bro, like, I am not about to run into like Rat Samurai from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles every single day on the sidewalk. I'm just kidding. There's still rodents where I live in California, but also I saw this mouse outside of my gym. It was the most adorable mouse I've ever seen. I love, like, I don't really like rats, but I like mice, because mice are, like, rats are really, like, the word rat, like, versus a mice. It literally rhymes with nice. Like, how do you not associate that with cuteness? But rat is just, like, gross, but it's the cutest little mouse outside of my gym. There's like a lot of wildlife near there. Like, there's geese, there's bunnies kind of near there. Because it's like, I don't want to give too much about where I go to the gym. I mean, really wanted to figure it out. You probably could, but yeah. To the spreadsheet. And here, public transport is like people in one bus, no space when rush times. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like someone would grab a piece of my butt or something. You know, people getting like assaulted on public transportation. That would be scary. Fuck that. But I would hope we would have like, I don't want to say like, but like, at least a security officer. Cause like a police is like, you don't really need someone with a fucking gun on like transportation. But you could get like a person, I guess. I don't know. I'm strongly considering getting a pair of sugar gliders. I've been looking at how to handle them. I always wanted a sugar glider when I was like 12. I don't know. The ideas you have in your brain as a kid are just not the smartest, because I would definitely kill that little hoe. Like, very hard to take care of, because it's basically an exotic animal. I mean, some animals they sell in PetSmart that are pretty exotic. I went to PetSmart in Reno when I was traveling. They had ferrets there. The way I wanted to smuggle that little hoe over the border, if ferrets didn't smell like piss, I would have smuggled that little rodent back into California. Because I don't think they're legal. Are they legal? I don't think they are. I think they're illegal. Yeah, they're illegal because they'd fuck up the environment. But there's still people here with ferrets. We know damn well. What is, like, the FBI gonna come to your door? We heard you have ferrets in the back. Yeah, back of your barn? We're gonna have to confiscate those. That is not happening. That, like, no shot that's happening. I used to have a pet ferret called Mickey. That's so cute. There's a map on how to smuggle them. Wow, I did not know that. There's an actual map on how to smuggle ferrets. I think you've lost that love and feeling. What does that mean? Happy Hippo, why are you so negative? Go outside, touch grass, you're being negative. Why? What does that even mean? When a mouse grows up, it loses its cuteness. You think so? Here in Germany, I don't even have a car. Public transport is just good. For you, man. Definitely not jealous at all. Oh, my bad. It's okay. Oh my god, Night City. Stop with the anime girl. My pet Mickey, I gave him to my Uncle Ted because Ted had a farm and he had Mickey to get the mice and rats. That's so cute. I didn't know ferrets eat meat. I know they have those sharp little teeth on the side, but ferrets eat meat? I thought they ate like vegetables. What do ferrets eat? Every mice far away from my living area can be cute. Aww. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want mice in my house because they smell, they like shit, and they poop everywhere, and their poop smells, and the mice themselves smell. and like just not good for our house. But they're cute when I see them outside. And it was outside of the gym. There wasn't a mouse in the gym. First of all, never seen a rodent in the gym. And if there was, I would like have him at the gym. The owner's there is cleaning, or his like school employees are like, so like it's not dirty. It's a nice gym. It's a chill gym. And I can be antisocial in peace. I don't know. I need to start striking up conversations. Guys, like, you go out and socialize. Do you have to think about it? Or, like, you just do it naturally? I actually need to do, like, poll on you guys. When you guys socialize, do you think about it? Or does it just happen? Because every time I ever socialize with a person, like, somebody, like, I'm having a conversation, I'm always worrying about all these little things. Like, did I say the right thing? Did I say something weird? Like, what is that? Like, I always think about it. I'm always like, should I say hi to that person? Like, just have this internal monologue. I'm like, oh, that girl seems nice and pretty. Maybe I should say hi to her and be friendly. But then I'm like, what if she thinks I'm the weirdest fucking person ever and is like, ew. People are so normal, that's not gonna happen. But in the back of my mind, I always have that. I think about what I'm gonna say, and I have to premeditate my social interactions. Okay. Nod. Night City, you nod. You go like this to people. I can't do that, bro. I cannot do that. Christina199, are you my mother? That is my mother's name. Should I say that on the internet? I guess it doesn't matter. Who fucking cares? Sometimes I'm thinking too rarely. I need to get like cyber. It just happens. Okay. You guys just, it's really half and half. I nod if it's someone I know. Okay. As I've grown up, the way I interact with people is I'm like, people don't really care. Like, people are not gonna think about your interaction too much. And I also, okay, this is gonna sound really like self-centered, and I swear I'm not self-centered, but this is kind of funny. When I like threw a glow up, I don't even really like using that word, but when I started going to the gym and people would like look at me and acknowledge my existence, and I took that as like people judging me. Like, more people would look at me, I would think, oh my gosh, wait, is something wrong? Like, what the fuck? But it was because like, I don't know, I guess more people realize you exist once you look more attractive, which personally my acoustic ass does not understand. I'm sorry, I've never been diagnosed with autism. It would be a cool diagnosis to see. You know, there's no trial run and, hey, do you have autism.com? Like, I don't fucking know. Also, is there a way to figure that out through my doctor? I don't know. Every time I go to the doctors, I feel like I'm being interrogated. Like, they ask me all these fucking questions. Oh my god, wait. Are they gonna force me to get a pap smear? That is the thing where they like take a chunk out of your vagina, right? Don't they take a chunk out of your tissue for pap smear? Wait, what is that called? What the fuck? It says they just gently scrape your cervix with a swab or brush to collect cells for examination under a microscope. A cervical... I need to show this. A cervical biopsy, on the other hand, is a procedure that involves removing a small piece of tissue from the cervix. A doctor may recommend a cervical if it abnormal... Oh, so you only have to get that shit if they're like, hey, like, sussy? Why was I lied to on the internet? They said a pap smear is where they take a chunk out of it. They take a tissue. Who the fuck lied to me? Actually, who the fuck lied to me? I'm actually so mad right now. I'm actually really mad. What's it called when they, like, put a camera on your butt? I'm literally looking up camera and butt name. Oh. A colonoscopy? It's called a colonoscope. Colonoscope. And it's called a colonoscopy? Oh my gosh. I don't want that done. I feel like medical procedures are cursed. The doctor's office is cursed. They're onto something. What do you think about these? A colonoscopy? I think that's fucking scary, and I would not want a camera up my ass. That's what I think about colonoscopies. No. Also, I have to pee, y'all. I will be back. Sorry. I'll be back, chat. I'll be back. Also, look at the fit today. I got cats and minions. Do y'all fuck with it? Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Also, guys, that ugly fan was replaced with a TikTok shop fan. Yeah, my room is messy, but I swear I'm like cleaning my room. It's just, I get a lot of like like samples of products, especially through like shop. So like today I have to open packages, which is not bad, cause like, but I'd be having to put shit away all the time. Alright, chat, what happened while I was gone? Oh my god, why is my chat, sorry. Perfect, I like cats and minions. The outfit is perfect, thank you, MC. Did you see the video I sent you? Are you talking about the Oasis one? I did watch that, unless there's a new one. Oh, sorry, I have to verify on my TikTok that I'm a real person really quick. Also, thank you to the people that subscribed. I'm gonna start a new sub goal. It's gonna be 18. W. Okay. Two brothers, Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher. They're the biggest band in the world in the 90s. They split up in 2009 after a backstage fight where they smashed up each other's guitars. They never spoke until recently. 400 million people in the UK are gonna try to get tickets. You have a 2% chance to get a ticket. That's actually pretty cool. I did see it. I just didn't want to get a DMCA claim. That's why I didn't show it. Guys, I got a couple of those lately, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. Infinite money glitch selling TikTok shop samples. It's actually kind of hard for me to get approved, because lately I haven't been making a video for every single thing. Racy, thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you for the goal. Also, I feel a pimple on the back of my head right now. Which is like, how did I get a pimple on my hairline? I don't know. Okay. Tell them to F off. What? What's happening with the DMCA claim? Oh, no, I don't have to lawyer up. They just mute that part of the stream, but it's just like really annoying. Like, I don't having my stream muted. Like, what? Thank you. You're so loud. Is my mic really loud? I can turn it down. Is that better, Love Bass? You also know you can like turn the volume down on whatever you're using, right? There's a bar to turn the volume down. Let's bring some normal in here. Yeah. My favorite fast food, Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out. Lately I just don't think Chipotle is really worth the money, cause it's like the thing that's annoying about Chipotle is it's like you don't know like what you're getting. I feel like I'm gambling every time I go there. I'm like, it's gonna be good? Like, it's gonna be a good amount of food for what I'm paying, or am I gonna get scammed? Usually it's the latter. I usually get fucking scammed by Chick-fil-A. So I like In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is more pricey, but at least it's consistent. Like, every go there is the same shit. In-N-Out is the same thing. Like, it's the same amount of food. That's why I prefer it. I'm a loud person. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We got Popeye's chicken opening here. Ooh, I was by Popeyes like 2 days ago, and I was like, yummy. I haven't had Popeyes in really long. One time I had Popeyes, and I had the mashed potatoes, and I choked on like for like 2 minutes. Like I inhaled like the mashed potato pepper. I don't know, I remember that. Maybe my brain was like, danger, danger, this moment. And now I remember the time I was like 13, I choked on Popeyes mashed potatoes. I mean, all fast food is just kind of gross. Like, if you really look into what's in it, it's just kind of vibes. It's just not healthy in general. It just is what it is. Like, it's just what you pay the price for the yummy food. Makai, thank you for the cap on TikTok. So, I don't know. I don't expect much from fast food. Okay, love bass. I'm sorry. I couldn't give a what's in it. I pay for the food to taste nice. It could be sheep bollocks, but if it tastes nice, I'll eat it. Really? That's your opinion on it? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I guess you're right. Sometimes it is like that. Like, I have McDonald's just because it tastes good. But, I don't know. I just don't like eating food where I know, like, oh my god, this is so bad for me. Like, I like it. But it's like a spectrum. Like, some are marketed as good for you, but they're really not, like, the best. Like, protein and shit like that. Those aren't that good for you, but people, like, anyways. My IG is at k.rissee. It's also linked to my TikTok if you just want to go click it. Cooking your own food is the healthiest and safest. Yeah, I agree. But I do love sushi, and it's hard to make at home, and it's sketchy to make at home. But I have made sushi at home before. I go to the 99-cent Asian market, and then I get these, what do you call it? I get the sushi grade salmon. It's about 13, it just depends on how much you get. 13, 10 bucks. I don't know how per pound, whatever. I think I paid from anywhere to 10 to 20 bucks for honestly, at that point, just go out to fucking sushi. Like, literally, I've made it at home before. You know what, Chrissy is streaming? Yes, I'm back at it again. Mikey, thank you for the 6 roses. You stop. I haven't made my own sushi in, like, since March, guys. It's been a minute, so I don't do it a lot, but it's more of like a side quest thing. It's not like in routine. How long? The last time I ate sushi was literally like 3 ago. Not gonna lie. About 3 days ago. Glad you finally remembered your password. I know my Twitch password. What? Why are you roasting me? Thank you, Aries. It's great to see you too. Your name is Andrew, right? I feel like this is like an inside joke of this Twitch. I had deja vu for like 5 streams. Hey, what's up, Ready? Whoa, thank you. Where did I go? I was just figuring out some life stuff and figuring out what money moves were. And that's the best way I could summarize it. I already talked about it earlier in stream. I don't want to talk your off, but the bollocks on that bloody officer must have been in a knot. Am I right? What are you talking about? What? Love the pants, my minion pants, thank you. I was thinking about how I got these thrift shopping for $5 and I wear them all the time. They're just so comfortable. They're like cotton too. They're so nice. I kind of want to go thrifting again. But I need to go through my closet and just get rid of like everything I deadass don't wear. Like everything, like, I don't even fucking own this. I hate, Pedrito Santos, thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you so much. And let me switch the goal back. I did my nails, but they're a little messed up. I mean, okay. Set up a new goal. Okay, there we go. Texas banned those cameras? What cameras? I hate speed cameras. I like to burn them. I wasn't paying attention. I was changing my music and I went through a camera and it snapped me 43 and a 30, so a fine and points on the license, but I got out of it. I hate tickets. One time, okay, when I was in school, back in the day, before I dropped out of college, my first semester of college, it's like August, September, there was a fire Not like in this, like, a forest fire and it was smoky out. Like a fire in the forest far away, but the smoke is, like, fucking up where the campus is. So the air quality is bad. Pedro Santos, thank you for the hand hearts. Basically got canceled, and my stupid ass didn't realize, so I came to school without knowing it got canceled, and I was there early, because, I was there early, because I was a beast. I was an academic weapon. And I was just studying in the little cafe there of the community college, and I realized, oh, okay, school's canceled. I go back to my car, and what do I see on my little dashboard? A ticket for $30, a parking ticket, because I in the teacher parking. The way it indicated it was teacher parking was the curb was painted yellow, or like red. I think it was painted yellow. How though? Am I supposed to know when it's smoky AF out and there's nobody else there? So it's not like I can see all the teachers like with their teacher parking pass and put the realization together. Oh, heck, I'm not supposed to be parked here. I could have parked anywhere else. Want to know why? Because there was nobody at the school because school was canceled. So I just parked in the first row thinking it's fine because I'm the only person there and I get a ticket, and nobody told me where the teacher parking was. And there was no thing under the line that said teacher parking. There was nowhere. It was just the curb was yellow. How am I supposed to know that the yellow curb means that this is teacher parking? So reluctantly I paid the $30 cuz did some research, and it's super hard to just get it redacted, like from cuz there's on-campus police there, and their whole job is just to go around and freaking get a ticket. Like, what? It sucked. I'm like, why am I getting fucked in the ass? I'm sorry. That's literally how it felt. That's literally probably the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that fucking ticket. Is what the f is? Why? I don't even want to be in college. I didn't even want to be in school. I was, I'd be such a people pleaser back in the day. Like, I'd be like, I have to go to school because it's what my parents want. Girl, your parents are in a completely different generation than you. You gotta go with your gut, okay? You just do what your parents want you to do. Not saying that their advice is bad, but if your whole motive for going to college is, oh, it's what my parents want, bitch, are you stupid? Like, literally, my parents weren't helping pay, so it's not like I was there for free. If my parents were paying for my college, you best believe I would be studied up. If my parents were like, hey, we're gonna pay for you to go all years through whatever college you want, I would be up in that bitch. But it's coming out of my parents were like, hey, we're gonna pay for you to go all years through whatever college you want, I would be up in that bitch. But it's coming out of my pocket. I'm not going to fucking school unless I know what I'm doing. Unless I know what I'm gonna go and do. I'm not just gonna pop up into college not knowing what I want to do. Then I'm gonna study something stupid like psychology. What the fuck can I do with a psychology degree? I bet those bitches with a psychology degree still get manipulated by the most piece of shit people. I'd be the type of person to take psychology and then still get scammed through my email. There is no psychoanalyzation there. What can I really do with a psychology degree? Oh, it's fun. They're like, what is there to do in college? Like if you're going my route, which is like content creation. There's nothing. Unless you want to take some niche Harvard course. They probably have a Mr. Beast course in Harvard. They probably do. Let me see. I'm literally about to look up Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast college course. There's gotta be a Mr. Beast. I kid you not. Mr. Beast just taught a class at Harvard. There's probably a class at Harvard for fucking OnlyFans at this point. Why is Mr. Beast teaching a Harvard class? Bro, I'm just kidding. He is pretty smart. But if you think about it, I'm not gonna take a Mr. Beast Harvard class. You should probably get a business degree to help manage your income streams. I feel like the Amaranth giving OF class in Harvard. I'm not even gonna lie. Amaranth is a financial angel. She actually is pretty fucking good with her finances. I didn't watch the whole interview, but I watched a clip of her basically breaking down like her old side gigs and what she did. She's a kind of a businesswoman. Like, I'm not an Amaranth simp, so this is just my observation as another woman, okay? I'm not being persuaded by the siren to say these things. She had a princess business, a princess party business. She started by herself, and then my phone just died on TikTok. No! I was probably gonna get banned anyways. Is it charging? Why is it like not charging? Oh, I think it's charging. I'll come back. Oh, wait. I'm gonna let that charge for a moment, and then I'll start up the TikTok live. She had like a princess. We're going back to talking about how Amaranth is a financial demon, okay? I don't know if she was streaming at the time. I don't know. So back in the day, whenever, I don't know if she was up yet, she had a princess party business. So she started as herself just being like, I don't know, like Ariel. And she would go to the people's houses and be like a party princess. That was her job. That is such a random job. But it's what she would do. And then it got to the point where she had like 5 other princesses that she employed. She was a party princess pimp. And that was her whole business. You can't tell me someone who's like not creative and smart can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, that's pretty smart for back in the day. What? I'm sorry. I'm always going to respect the self-employed person more than like, or not respect. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person who finds that more interesting and cool than like working at Subway. I'm not bashing people who work at Subway or fast food. Honestly, I couldn't do that job. I'm actually not capable of doing those jobs. So I commend those people. And I think they deserve better pay. But I don't fucking understand why it's impossible to make money these days in normal ways. No, it literally is though. Back in the day, you could actually be a bartender and buy a house. I don't know what year, but it was possible. Okay? Whatever year. I'm not like a history person, but like you guys kind of get what is coming out of my bimbo mouth. People could actually be a server, like maybe your great grandpa, okay, and make a living off that and like buy a house. Wow. Do you guys ever feel like financially doomed? Imagine I could literally just work my butt off and hard work would equate to financial long-term success, but these days, that doesn't necessarily mean that, which is kind of scary. Because what used to work doesn't work anymore, and that's kind of weird. Am I the only one who thinks of that? Is this not making sense to you guys? I don't know. Because I know I'm not, like, the most literate person ever when it comes to explaining things, but do you guys get do you get my flow right now? Pay for an entire house and having a home payment mortgage is way different. I know that's way different, and I'm not on that level. But, like, isn't that kind of crazy? That, like, people used to be able to pay mortgages and buy a house off, like, this, like, shitty random fucking job. That's unheard of now. That's, like, not possible now. You actually have to go to school now and become a fucking doctor if you want to buy a house or some shit, right? Or am I being stupid? Am I being dumb? I don't know. Right, geezers, I'm off to bed because I want to be awake to try and get my Oasis ticket. Welcome back, Chrissy. I hope you get those tickets. And thank you for being here, Jack. You're actually the first person to join, so. Well, I don't know about that. The first person to join and then chat. I don't know who the first person was to join. They don't tell me that, so. But I hope you get those tickets. I live in a house that I won't own for 30 years. I don't know. I would be fine with that. Because, wait. Are you talking about you rent or you pay mortgage? I'm uncomfortable with the fact of just paying rent forever and then never owning a house. Because that's what it's starting to look like the future is going to be. And that's scary. That's really scary because owning a house or owning some sort of physical investment is one way to get to, like, wealth and type. Do you guys get what I mean? Not like crazy generational wealth, but like a good base, okay? Like, isn't that scary? Because the interest rate was so high and the cost of living wasn't so high. Yes. Rent is a trap. Yeah. And like rent, it used to be like the startup thing. Like, I'm just renting now in my 20s and 30s. And then when I have the money to put a down, I'm going to put a down payment down on a house and start doing mortgage instead of rent. But now it's like there's entire like lots and like neighborhoods being built just to rent. Nobody will ever own this house. A person, like a big company owns this house and they will be renting it out forever. Excuse me? What? How are people supposed to like buy houses? Am I just like dumb? Cause like, am I the only one who's like, what? I'm scared. I'm really scared. Like, I want to own a house one day. But like, the only thing I've seen of that, cause I haven't looked into that a lot. I've just seen like little bits of it. The only place I've seen that happen is like Las Vegas. And that's like, maybe someone's just renting the house so they can gamble every day. I don't know how that fucking works. But watch Woody Allen movies. You could be an actress. Isn't Woody Allen like, isn't that the one who dated the Asian girl he adopted? Not that her being Asian is relevant, but like, I remember her being Asian, so. Woody Allen. Oh my god, it is. Woody Allen wife. Allegedly. Didn't he adopt her and then marry her? He adopted her and then married her, right? Wait. Maybe this is a different Asian lady. One second. Woody Allen marries adopted daughter. Oh, this is disgusting. This is actually disgusting. Woody Allen married his third wife. I don't even want to butcher her name because it's very not something I have the capacity to pronounce. In 1997, the Blue Jasmine director was previously in a relationship with Mia Farrow, who adopted 6-year-old Yin in 1978, who is married to Andre Previn. Farrow and Previn divorced in 1979, and Farrow began dating Allen shortly after. Wait, what the fuck? That hurt my brain. Wait, so he didn't? Wait, what did I just read? Am I the only one who didn't comprehend that? You're beautiful like Scarlett Johansson. I love Scarlett Johansson. I watched one of the Avengers. Not really. It was kind of in the background while I was doom scrolling. Is that a thing other people do? Do you ever just like put on a movie and then like just like doom scroll while the movie plays in the back? Or is that just like brain dead people? Because I've literally done that before. Like, okay. Anyways, I watched the Avengers movie and she was beautiful. Okay. I don't remember which one because I was doom scrolling while I was in the back. So, Woody Allen, were they together when she adopted? Wait. So, they were never like married? Soon-Yin? Wait, no, he did marry Soon-Yin. I don't know if that's how you say her name. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm trying my best to pronounce it. Okay. Su-Yi? Why'd I add Yin? Soon-Yi? There's too many names. But that's disgusting. So, that's just weird. That's so weird. I think it's still weird. It's not how it was presented to me, though. The way this was presented to me whenever I saw it, however many years back, was that Woody Allen adopted her and then married her. But I guess technically it was his ex-wife who adopted her when she was 6, and then Woody Allen married her years later. But am I the only one who finds this really weird? It's technically not his biological daughter, but that's just the ethics of it all is weird, right? It's legal, but it's right. It's weird, right? You guys can form your own opinions if you want. I think it's weird. Guys, I know they're not blood related, but I'm saying, did bro know her at 6 years old and then marry her is weird? So he thought she was bad AF when she was 6? That's weird, right? Solo gets it. Solo gets it. What do you guys mean that's weird AF? Technically, it's not words I will not say on here, but like, it's not gonna give an inbred baby, but it's still like, weird and groomer vibes. Also, I'm not dogging on the person that brought up Woody Allen. I'm not separate the art from the artist. I get it. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry if you don't like that statement, but I'm sorry. All these creative people are really fucking weird, so it's something that happens. Okay? But Shit, bro. Alex Xander said, I think Chinese young ladies are hot. You can say, okay, you can have that opinion, but why did you think this was a sharing group? Nobody asked. Why did you say that? I feel like that's just a weird thing to say. I think a lot of these celebrities are weirdos. Yeah, I think a lot of people just live double lives. A lot of people are not how they are online. And honestly, I would say online and media is a very curated version of somebody. You will never know the real version of that person. We all have a version of like who Justin Bieber in our mind. This is just a really random example. Like 2000s cringy boy heartthrob. But now he's like a different version than that. Cuz he's married now and he has a kid, and like we will never know like how that person is in their personal life. You get what I mean? Or like, what's another example that's better than Justin Bieber? Like, see, there's like someone's public image and then there's their like personal real self. Am I the only one who thinks like this is normal, right? Or am I just weird for thinking about this? Do you guys ever think about this? Because I think about this all the time. Or okay, I guess a better, not better, but you know how like, because it doesn't always have to be like such a negative thing. Because I was going to bring up like, oh, how there's like Minecraft YouTubers, they're all like fun and cool on camera, and then they're like diddling kids. But that's just like not where I was trying to go. That's just like weird predators. I'm trying to think. I guess people just have public personas. Not everybody is completely themselves online as they are in real life, which I think is okay. I don't think you need to share everything online, because the internet is scary and people do hate you. Like, people genuinely fucking hate people online for no fucking reason. I see it all the time. I see it in like the mutuals that I have online. People literally hate some people. They literally be up in every comments of their reels being like, ew, you're ugly, you suck, why are you talking? Which is just weird. I don't know. I've never been somebody to like be completely like that where it's like unwarranted snarking, I guess. Sometimes it's like, okay, you kind of onto something. Sometimes it's valid comment, but sometimes it's just random shit because they just hate them. They be like, you look whack, you look stupid. But it's just like, what does that have to do with anything? Women on the internet famously are attacked for no reason. It just is what it is. I think it is what it is. And I think a lot of people just have... this is just a theory of mine. I'm not saying this is what it is. It's just my theory, okay? A lot of people hate on you because they either, as a woman, they either want to be with you and they can't, or they have weird fantasized like version of you in their head. Because you ever hear about those streamers who they like had a boyfriend but like nobody knew, and then like a crazy fan sets their car on fire or something because they find out they have a boyfriend? Like, that's what I'm kind of getting at. But that's like more extreme, niche, very niche things that happen to women on the internet. And by the way, no matter how scummy or scammy somebody is as a content creator, I don't think that should equate to physically harming people. I just think, like, if you want, take them to court. Try to sue them. But, like, burning their car, really? Okay. When I was a why would I almost read teacher instead of teenager? When I was a teenager, I was obsessed with Rachel McAdams. Is that the girl from Mean Girls? Yeah, it is. She was in The Notebook. I've never watched that movie. I was thinking I wanted to watch it. Is this girl. She's pretty. You know what I like about her? If she has gotten any work done, which I don't really care to speculate, it looks very good and still like herself. I like plastic surgery where after they still look like themselves. I don't know why, I just don't like plastic surgery when like the person just looks like a completely different person. I'm always like, that sucks. They really had to change their whole face to like feel beautiful. It's like always kind of sad to me. I don't know. But like I get it, because I understand that like beauty is power for a lot of women. Like, if you're fucking smoking hot, you get a lot of monetary opportunities. So I understand it, but it's weird to think about. Isn't that kind of fucked up to think about? Like, if you're very attractive, you can get monetary gain out of that, which makes sense because like biology and stuff, but it's just such a weird thing to like actually think about. It's kind of like when you think of a word for too long and then you're like, why is it named spoon? What the fuck is a spoon? You guys ever done that? Like, that's a weird name. Or am I the only one that... Get off the internet and don't come back until you watch The Notebook. I think I have access to that movie through HBO. I'll watch it eventually. But, guys, yeah. If you're smoking hot, you can earn a lot of money. Got it. I mean, not necessarily. You still have to put in work. But, I don't know, pretty privilege can go a long way sometimes. It doesn't guarantee you success, but I think it definitely makes it easier as a woman to be good looking. I can't have any, I can't speak for men on that part. I don't know. I just can't speak for men on like how it works to be an attractive guy if you get more stuff. And I will say I don't know if this is controversial to say, I feel like it's hard to be a 10 out of 10 guy versus a 10 out of 10 girl. I feel like it's harder. Don't come for me. Because honestly, you don't even really have to like work out hard to be, like have an attractive girl body type. Of course you can go the weightlifting route, but most girls don't do that. Most girls do like Pilates or yoga, which is still hard work, still takes discipline. But like, versus what like, because if you compare it to like the Hollywood ideal versus the Hollywood female ideal, I feel like at least to be a 10 out of 10 guy, it's still hard to reach 10 out of 10, I guess, if you're not. Because some people aren't born 10 out of 10s and then they kind of get there through status and like surgery, success. Do you guys get what I mean? I don't know how to explain this. It's hurting my head. But like I feel like it's harder. I'm not trying to be like just pearly things, but in my mind, I feel like it'd be harder to get more recognition as a hot guy versus a hot girl. Cause I feel like it's really easy to get overhyped as a girl versus a guy. But maybe that's just my personal take. But also, I'm not like trying to be just pearly tings here. I'm just saying like that's my opinion. It's honestly... Yeah, it's just my opinion. I don't really have any facts to back it up, though. Elon Musk is a 10. I do not think Elon Musk is a 10 out of 10. I think people would date Elon Musk for his money. Or maybe because he's rich and people find that attractive and successful and smart and people would find that attractive. But, like, if Elon Musk was just a regular run-of-the-mill guy, like, was working at, I don't know, Starbucks or something, I don't think a lot of people would bat an eye. But that's another ballpark of like how having a lot of money gets you things too, which is weird. Like you can just buy everything. That's a weird concept too. Like imagine actually having the ability to just buy people, like, cause they can buy people. Like there's like billionaires that have yachts and they basically people to stay on their yacht and do maintenance, do cooking, take care of their yacht for them. They basically bought the person. What, like, are we not, like, it's not like the same as like, I don't mean like in the terms of like they literally own the person, but like they can literally buy people to stay on their yacht forever. That's crazy. Or like you can just buy the hottest girl ever, basically, like that's willing to date you. I think it's not, you know what I always kind of liked is most billionaires usually don't do that. Like, they actually at least have, like, somebody who they like, you know? I feel like Elon Musk is more... I don't know, Elon Musk is a weird topic, because billionaires, you don't know too much about their love life, but I feel like I've known so much about Elon Musk's love life against my will. Like, wasn't he with Amber Heard for a bit? And he, like, made her cosplay as, Mercy, right? Is that her name? From Overwatch? I'm sorry, I've only played Overwatch, like, twice in my life. Please don't come for me. What if Elon just evenly distributed his wealth and his will? Good for him. He's got, like, 12 kids. Oh, he does have a lot of kids, because, he had, like, 8 with his first wife. I don't even know. Good for him, man. If the 3 richest people did that, we would have no money issues. True. I don't think he did that, but he did date her. Yeah. Isn't Tesla stock tanking right now? I don't know what's up with Tesla. A man that has no money is considered fugly to attractive girls, and a wealthy fugly guy is considered handsome to girls. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't agree with that. And there's also context to everything. Like, okay, if I'm dating somebody who's far older than me and then they have like no money or financial goals, I don't know, I find that kind of unattractive, because like you had all this time, these years to like gain money or like get a solid plan going, a goal. But sometimes there's reasons why. Some people, they have to pay their mom's rent and they were never able to build that shit because they're basically supporting their entire family's income. Then I'm really not gonna hold that against somebody. But like, then there's the people who are just bad with money, just accumulate debt and are just not financially literate. That's pretty unattractive to me. I would not date someone who's not financially literate at all. I don't know. I'm one of those people who like date for love, not necessarily money, which financially is not the smartest decision. If you really want to be financially well off as a woman, you could be with a rich guy. Probably takes a while to find one. But the thing about that, then it's like your heart's not happy. And I feel like life is so much more than like money. Because my idea is like, since it's not the fucking whatever and women can actually work, I have the ability to make money too. I don't have to rely on a partner to be financially good, you know? So that's why I don't really like that route of like, oh, I'm just gonna marry rich. Because it's like, what if that guy's like a piece of shit, abusive mother hecker, you know? Like, then you're kind of stuck. And I wouldn't like that. And then also, there's a possibility of them dumping you later on. So you just basically invested all your, I guess, education, wealth, building to this one person. And I don't think that's really smart. It's not smart at all. I don't know. That's how I think. I don't think marrying rich is the smartest decision. Sometimes I guess it makes sense. But I just don't personally think I would enjoy it. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Also, I feel like that's not a common thing. It's not common that, like, that rich guys are just out there looking for poor, beautiful women. That's not most guys. I feel like most guys just look for a decent woman who has a lot of money, a lot of fucking money too. Isn't that what it usually is? Statistically, don't people usually date around their financial... Michael, why do you keep asking if I have a boyfriend? Why? Do you want to be my man or something? I don't know why people always ask that. Like, it's relevant. But no, I do not. I just hate answering that question because it's like, no, and I'm also not going to date you or entertain that because that's just weird. Take what they can get usually, unless they got issues. True. People want to find a partner. I'm more like you, love instead of material. I feel like most people are like that, though. I feel like most people are not like the 90-day fiancé people who are just like, need a date for money. But sometimes it's understandable, man. Sometimes it's like, hey, that's their golden Willy Wonka ticket to a better life. Like this person who will give them money. But I'm just not in that position to where it makes sense. Do you mean you won't date the dude in the Twitch chat that you don't know at all and not madly in love with them? Oh god. Answer another thing. Many girls don't want to be the process women. Why? Because they don't want to carry the burden their mans carry. Nowadays, many girls want a guy to help them with their economy, so they don't involve in the same vision of the man to bring them to success. I would say it's not your responsibility as a woman to help a man grow to success. If you are with someone and it is a Build-A-Bear type situation, you're trying to build them into a better man, you are investing into a man. I think that is one of the dumbest decisions that you can do. I'm sorry, because it's not dumb, but it's not a good plan. Like that, like your plan cannot be a man. Like your life plan cannot be a man or a partner, man or woman. I'm sorry, especially for women though, because I feel like that happens more often than for men. Because
people's desires change. People can get bored of you. People can find you unattractive once you get older and not worthwhile staying with. And that's fucked up, but it's the truth. Like, especially as a woman. Like, I think there's, like, I don't want to get into, like, femcel statistics. But because every situation is different and we're not just statistics. Because if you look at the statistics of relationships, it's very depressing. Man or woman. So I just stay away from that. But it's very possible that they can just leave you. And then what? That's your plan? You're screwed. So I don't like the whole idea of like, I was with him through the hardships. Oh, I deserve so much. Really, you don't deserve. You're not entitled to anything unless you were married to them. Like, I don't know. I look at relationships in a weird way. I look at it in like memories as well, but you can only hold on to memories so long. If your whole idea for being with somebody is like, well, what if he gets rich or takes off and I build him into a better man? Well, what if that never happens? Then what? Are you still going to be okay with your decision of being with him through thick and thin? I don't know. And like, what if that does happen and it does take off, but then they break up with you after they're in a better status now and they can probably get somebody better than you? Then what? I don't know. That's the way I think of it. That's why, I don't know. I date for the connection and the love, but I don't expect much back. I think that's just what I've come to learn is like, be with someone, be in love, but don't expect, I don't know, I just kind of match people's energies. It's kind of what I do. And if it's working out, it's working out. If it's not. And the thing is, you can't change somebody into the ideal version that you have of them in your head. That's not a thing. That's honestly kind of fucked up to even do to somebody. I don't like people that do that. They just like try to change the person they're with. It's a very weird thing, but it's very common. People should think about their goals like raising children. That's why the partnership is more important. I don't know. And I feel like the reason I date for love and companionship is probably because it's harder for me to make friends. So I just care more about that part is more beneficial to me than like money would. Because I don't really care too much about money. I have enough money to live and be happy. I'm not really hard to please. That's kind of a lie. Well, I guess it depends on the person, because hard is different for everybody. So, I personally don't think I'm, like, too crazy, but compared to what, though? I guess it's a very vague statement. Do you know what a clitoris is? What the fuck? Who just asked me that, and why? Do you? Why are you asking a 20-year-old woman if they know what a fucking clitoris is? You might as well ask me, have you ever flicked your bean? What the fuck? That is the weirdest thing someone ever fucking asked me on Twitch. Holy shit. Just use your brain, Michael. Use your fucking brain, bro. Do you like food because you're a Taurus? I don't know anything about astrology. Starts with ass for a reason, because it sucks. That's a joke I made up a while ago, and I thought that shit was so funny. I was like, ha. But I was like, it's kind of giving the boys humor. It's not that funny. But I always just thought astrology was really dumb. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to, like, if you enjoy astrology and it brings you joy, do it, okay? Personally, I just don't get it. But if you believe it, you do it, and you enjoy it, okay? I'm not here to shit on you. I just thought that joke was so funny. It's really not, though. That's like a joke just Pearly Things would find funny. She'd be like, haha. Zodiac is pseudoscience. I don't know, I'm one of those people, I'm like, if it brings them joy and it's not bad for them, who cares? And I always have that mindset. I'm a Pisces, but I guess, I don't know. Just because something's not real doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. I don't know, I like Christmas and Halloween and Easter and holiday. Like, I mean, Easter, I'm talking about the superficial versions of the holidays, not like the religious ones for Christmas and Easter. I'm talking about the like Santa and like Easter Bunny shit, not like Jesus coming back from the dead for Easter and then him being born for Christmas. I'm talking about, oh, Santa Claus. Like, it's so fun to, like, play into the holidays. I don't know. It's not real, but it's still fun. Okay? I don't know. Isn't that weird? We like fake things even if they're not real because it's fun. It's kind of funny. Oh, humans, we love entertainment. I was thinking about that. I was literally thinking about how a lot of life is just like, it's like entertainment and then doing shit you don't want to fucking do because you have to. And then my version of that is like being productive and working out is kind of what I would, and eating healthy is what I would classify as shit I don't want to do, but I need to for maintenance of my life. And then entertaining yourself. That's basically life. And then it's just a cycle again and again, which is kind of weird that we're at that point in humanity. I can't believe another month closer to Halloween and Christmas. This year went by fast. This year did go by fast, but I feel like even though I haven't been learning as much as I want to, I've learned a lot about myself. Even though I'm always constantly saying, even though in the beginning of the stream I was like, I feel like I don't know who I am. I feel like I was disconnected. But at the same time, I feel like I have grown a lot as a person. And I've become less petty and annoying of a person. And this is just like really stupid stuff. But for me, they were big steps, okay? And I've become more forgiving of a person to myself and other people. What else? Yeah, like I have a lot more grace and I guess love for myself than before. Like if I fuck up, I like to, instead of be like, oh fuck, why'd you do that? What the fuck? We suck. And so I'll be like, okay, yeah, this sucks, but like, why did this happen? What can I do to prevent this? And it's understandable that I fucked up because I did X, Y, and Z, so I just not gonna do the steps that lead up to the fuck up. Do you get what I mean? Like, have more grace and reasoning behind a decision and understanding about why you made the bad decision versus, why did I do that? Fuck, I'm the worst, like shit like that. Which is very surface level and like, wow, a lot of people might be thinking you're really dumb and like that's not that intricate of a thought to have. I'm not saying it's an intricate thought to have. I'm just saying it's something I realized and I'm not the smartest. But, you know, at least I got there. I'm talking about my personal progression in life and ways of thinking that are better. Which is not going to be the best because I'm only 20. So that's also another thing I got to stop doing, being like I'm only blah blah blah. Personally, I feel I've skipped a few years in life, year-wise, 2015 to 2017, in the course of 2020 to 2022-ish. Yeah, I definitely skipped a good amount of development, which I really wish, I don't know, I wish I had someone who was able to just help me understand my feelings better growing up, because I feel like I would have made far more progress if my parents had just sat down with me and asked me, why is this happening? Is everything good? Like, because I had such emotional distress growing up, and I don't even know why, but in middle school, I just remember feeling emotionally horrible. Emotional distress for no reason. I don't know, mental health shit. And I wish, and I never went to school. What'd I say? Like, I never went to school. I sound like, sometimes when I talk, I sound like illiterate, like Dixie D'Amelio. If you've seen those clips of her talking, oh, I really hate how she talks, but I'm literally a victim of it too. I'm not a victim. What's it called? I do it too. I don't know. There was like a more funny way to say it, but I forgot it. But yeah, I basically did not go to middle school, and I feel like that was a very crucial part. If I could go back in time, I would force myself to go to middle school and go to school and be more social and learn how to socialize better. And that's still something I did later in life, like high school. I was very social, but I just feel like those years where your brain is developing, school and socializing is so important. It's so important for like maturity and just like being a human. I don't know. I feel like I really missed out. But you can't go back. You can't go back and fix what you did. All you can do is figure out how to make the present moment better. And then during quarantine, I'm not even going to get into that. Actually, quarantine, I don't even remember much of it. It honestly feels like a fever dream, if anything. Literally, it was just like waking up every day and doing nothing was COVID for me. So definitely missed out then too, high school wise, which really sucks. But I don't know. All I can do is grow now. I can't go back in time and fix the gaps in development. Teenage is shit, just wokeism. I don't know. I don't really agree. There's lots of parts where, like, being a teenager is definitely not woke, especially where you are geographically and the politics there. Like, you know, there's whole small towns where it's not woke at all. It's just, like, Republican stuff. So, like, the whole school would probably be Republican based on, like, the geographical place the small town is. You know what I mean? So, I don't technically agree. I would say college is kind of woke, but I don't really know if that's a bad or good thing. It just kind of is what it is. Like, is it bad to say, like, most colleges are pretty woke? Are people going to get mad at me for that? It's literally just an observation. I don't think you're dumb. I feel like you only need some friends to be able to just tell them about your day-to-day life. True. Is that a roast because I'm on Twitch right now? Are you roasting me? I should probably stop drinking this coffee because it's 7 p.m. now. I have to be honest, I think your growing is very obvious, and I would say that your hard work is very visible, and I'm proud of you. Of course, I would never roast that. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. I was just joking about you roasting me. Wasn't that funny of a joke. Sometimes I feel bad when I make jokes, like roasting myself, but it's like somebody's comment, because then they're like, wait, no, I love you, I didn't mean to say that. But I was like, wait, I was just making a joke. I don't think you actually said that. Maybe that's something I gotta stop. But I just think it's funny, to me at least. I'm really antisocial / introverted person, but when I interact with people, they say I'm such a social person, and they like being around me. I bet it's because I'm quiet, and when they ask me something, I say something funny or profound when it comes to deep conversations, but I tell them I'm the opposite. I'm the same way. If you make the effort to talk to me, I will talk to you, and I'll probably share a little too much. I remember vividly, this is like the cringiest fuck. This is something that keeps me up at night, bro. Oh, I can't believe I'm sharing this. It's probably not even that bad, but so there's this like short personal trainer at my old gym that I was at for about 2-3 years. I worked out there consistently. She's like this, I want to guess she's like Italian. She's like this 4'10", really fit, I want to say 40-year-old Italian lady. She was skinny, but like fit, bro. With like a pixie cut. She's super short. And she would always wave to me and be nice. Probably because she wanted me to like commission her and be her, one of her, clienteles. But bro, it's literally so expensive. It's like it's $100 per personal trainer session, which is so expensive. But like, hey, if that's what you are investing into yourself, invest into yourself, you know, by all means. That's just not in my budget. But she was always nice, and she would wave to me. And then one time she stopped me and she was like, I just want to say, like, you've had the best progress, and I love seeing like your progress and stuff. And she like kind of asked me like, and that was it. And I was just like, thank you. And then like the next day I was in the bathroom there. I like peed, and then I went to go wash my hands, and then she was also in the bathroom, like, and came out at the same time. And she asked me like, oh, how are you doing? How are you doing with like your fitness goals? And I overshared so much. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm doing good. I'm just like, I'm not really in school right now, but I'm mostly just focusing on my fitness goals. I kind of was like, at the time, I wouldn't be one to share that I do influencing or online stuff. Now I'm very open about that, because I don't know, I just don't have any shame in what I do anymore. I know it's a real path to go down. I view it as a real job. I don't care if other people do. I share it. But I'm okay, anyways, I was like, yeah, I'm just kind of focusing on my fitness goals. This was last October, by the way. And I'm like, I'm starting a cut now. But I kind of messed up before because I kind of bulked for a bit. After I had like a really crazy cut, I bulked. And then I started smoking weed. But I've quit the weed now and I'm ready to start cutting. But the weed would make me eat a lot and gave me acne, so I stopped smoking weed. Why the fuck did I say all of that to this random lady I never talked to? It haunts me because the flush, I felt like the color left her face when I said weed. Because I forgot. Some people like think weed is like, and I don't know if that's the impression she got, but I think I scared her because I literally, why did I overshare to this like short 4'10" random Italian woman that like I stopped smoking weed and that now I'm on a cut? Like, I felt so embarrassed about it, but really it's not embarrassing at all looking back. It's just I felt so embarrassed after I said that because I felt like, oh, did I share too much? Is that weird to share? Because personally I don't think it's weird. Like, I genuinely was telling her where I was at in my fitness journey and like what I'm doing in life. Because she asked me, are you going to school? All these fucking questions. So, except working out and spending time with friends, what's your favorite hobby? I like to play video games, but my favorite, fuck, I don't know, I'm kind of weird with my hobbies right now, because I don't have a lot of time for hobbies. I guess I don't know, I do a lot of work. I not like work, but it's like work that's not work, but it's work. Emailing brands, figuring out, like, watching financial advice YouTube videos. I like to go on walks, but like I count that as working out. Right now I've been filming a lot, but I wouldn't count that as a hobby because it's like basically my job, but I guess for a lot of people that'd be a hobby. I've been drawing more. That's something that is not I don't get really any financial benefit from doing that. So I guess drawing, I read. I've been reading again, yes. You know, I've been reading the first Dune book for like a year on and off. I know. I also need to finish Lord of the Rings. I'm like one of those people who's like, yeah, I read. And like I've been reading the same book for a fucking year because I'm an idiot airhead. But yeah, I guess that's, I'm pretty, I don't want to say boring, but like I'm not that interesting. I don't do a lot. So, I don't know, I do like, yeah, that's my job, so, because they say I say profound things. And now they joke around when I start to speak. They stop me at the beginning of my sentence and start to play the Oppenheimer soundtrack. That's actually really funny. I think it's okay, totally. I try to help people as much as I could, and one thing I see is people really have a deep need of someone listening to them. Yeah, I agree that too. Sometimes it's good to just listen to people. But I don't know. I felt bad after like mentioning that at the time I had used weed and then stopped. I felt awkward about it because she didn't say much about it, because there's not much to fucking say about that. But I just felt like, oh, was that trauma dumping? Because I don't want to trauma dump on people or like sound crazy, because it wasn't that crazy of a thing. I was just sharing my plans of like, oh, I'm going to stop smoking and then go on a cut. Did that happen? No, it didn't. Well, I did stop smoking. I did go on a cut. It just wasn't as good of a cut as I wanted. Because I realized, looking back, I'm like, oh shit, I did cut. Like, I did look good. I just didn't cut like hella. I didn't have to restart the book, because I watched the movies and it's pretty close to the fucking movie. Once I get into the part where they haven't made the movies, it's probably gonna get confusing, but I want to get that far, so, but yeah. I need to download, I need to figure out, I should probably go to the gym soon, you guys. Give me a second. I need to figure out what Google Drive I sent my mic audio to, because I'm trying to sync up my way. I need to get a mic for my camera so I don't have to do that. Okay, I found it. What account is this? This is my business email. Chrissy McAdams. Read 2666 by Belondo. Is it good? Is it bussin'? Okay. I need to open a different Google Chrome. I need to download this before I go to the gym. I just noticed my Twitch account is basically a picture of me. You never noticed that? Bro's fitted up in a suit sleigh. At least you have a picture. Good Taurus rider. Bro, my nose is so oily. It's really annoying me. I'm about to wash my face anyways. Did I download it? What? Am I stupid? Oh, I just downloaded it like fucking 2 times. Well, it's in there with all the other stuff I have to edit. So that's nice. I did check my downloads. Guys, anyways, I do have to go now. I have to edit and do boring crap. But this was a good stream. And I just want to thank you guys for actually being here in the stream. I wasn't expecting to get anybody up in here. So I do appreciate it. And thank you for the 1 sub that we got. But yeah, I want to edit this stream and then start editing it. And I need to do some clips. Some fun clipping. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I promise you guys, I'm trying to make a comeback to streaming and I'm gonna figure it out. I am like a headless chicken running around all the time, and that's just something I've accepted and I'm trying to work with it. So it's very chaotic, but I'm trying my best.